Coming to you live, it's the poker entertainment and news show for the true fans of the game. Welcome to Fifth Street Radio. Fifth Street Radio is powered by Blue Rail Incorporated. It's sponsored by Blind Squirrel Apparel, Off-Tilt Poker Tables, and Run Good Gear. Hosted by Mark Hoke with Mark Rhodes and featuring Chad Holloway, The Grindettes, Rich Meany, Scott Long, and Kevin Mathers. And now it's time to take your seats and let the bright lights shine on Fifth Street Radio. All right, and we are back here for the evening show here on Fifth Street Radio. Having a great time here at the World Series of Poker. Boy, I'll tell you, we just can't beat this place with a stick, can you? Just unbelievable, everything happening out here. Of course, we're not here without our next guest and his cohorts. They're our heroes. He doesn't want Ty doesn't want to get up. He got comfortable over there, and he just in one of our chairs in the booth, and he was down for the count. Very happy to have Ty Stewart, the Lord and Master of the World Series of Poker. We'll even turn that on for him too.
I get to keep that title, Lord and Master? Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. My summer just got better.
Congratulations. Well, Ty, I want to thank you first for being on the show again. It's always a pleasure to have you on, so thank you.
Good to be on. Happy to see you guys here every day. You seem always excited to be part of it, and that's a cool part of the summer process.
It's the greatest spectacle on earth, my friend.
The biggest deal on earth.
I'll tell you what, it's so much fun being out here. It's like summer camp, man. You just can't wait to get here. It's amazing. We always have a fun time out here at the World Series, and of course, the WSOP and your gang are a lot of the reason why. Been an exciting summer so far already, and we're only a week and a day in.
Oh my God, you're scaring me. Are you tired yet? Essentially 1 week in the books.
I'm not tired. You were getting
ready
tired
to go home?
There.
No.
Hell no.
Good.
I'm here for. I'd stay for 5 months if I could.
I have Red Bull as a sponsor, sir. I'm just fine.
Yeah, outstanding. So, well, Ty, of course, kicking off the World Series, we have seen a lot of great stories here, and one that I'm sure is a little near and dear to your heart too is Chad Holloway winning the employees event. I mean, how about that?
That was super cool. I had the opportunity to have dinner with Chad the week previous in New Orleans as he was just covering the Circuit National Championship. So, as we said, next time he buys.
Yeah, I think so.
But he also was at the table, caddy corner to me, and in the employee event. And he probably has told everyone he was nearly out. I mean, he was down to 1,000 chips or almost 800 from 3,000 starting stack. And, of course, I was needling him because I was doing almost worse. And I was just so happy that there was someone else that was going to be, out before that, like every few hands, I would turn around and give him the needle. And wouldn't you know it, he goes on to win, which was just unbelievable.
Yeah, that needle didn't work out.
No, but I was happy. I mean, listen, there's so many guys that are in poker and the poker media in particular who just love it. And those pictures, to see the joy on his face in the bird shirt and to see the joy from everyone in the Poker News crew living kind of vicariously through Chad, it's just what it's all about, man. It was so cool to see.
Do you think that we're ever going to have an employees event that's going to be that memorable again? I think the only ones that could top it maybe are you and Nolan winning this thing.
No, yeah, that wouldn't top it at all. I don't know if our rail would be quite as big. Maybe Nolan's because everyone knows there would be drinking afterwards. But, that was definitely a highlight. But, yeah, I mean, listen, there's always great storylines. But this was definitely something special. I mean, a lot of people know Chad, very talented guy, could have done a lot of things in his career, going to Tulane Law and everything else. But, man, it felt like his decision to stay with poker, was really smart and paid off, to him when he won that bracelet. So that was special for sure.
Let's talk about something else that was smart and paid off was the Millionaire Maker idea.
Ah.
Okay, I got to ask, who is the person that came up with the Millionaire Maker idea?
Well, let me just say there was one person that's on the microphone that was a really strong advocate for it. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
We don't like to play the credit game or the blame game on my team. But I will tell you that there are some people who gave me a very hard time about this concept because they said, you just don't understand poker players. Poker players will hate the top-heavy payout. It'll actually be a deterrent. They'll think it's just a crapshoot, and this might be our worst performing 1,500 of the series. And in that slot, on the opening Saturday, how can you really think to put that there? But I'm a believer. I'm a believer that there's a lot of recreational players that want to make that first visit out to Poker Mecca. I'm a believer that that's what the World Series is about, the dream of the big money, the big field, and we needed to have a really special, kickoff to it. So without, trying to pose for credit or whatever the case, I will just tell you I was a hugely strong advocate, and I believe that, going forward, we're going to make that event, even bigger and more special to kick off the series.
Take us through from the start of the day on this, because I think everybody was here and we saw what it was like for the players, and everybody coming in, the building's packed. But I'm curious to take it from your perspective. So you guys really don't have a decent idea what to expect?
No, sometimes we have no idea what to expect. I mean, just full transparency, poker players, they don't like to, part with their money early. They don't like to pre-register much. They don't like to sign up in advance. And so it really does come down to that day of, and it's a sweat. And as an organizer, I would say it's always my biggest sweat is what the field size is going to be. So thankfully we did have some, coming the night before, and then they started early in the morning. And whatever it was, by like 10 o'clock, we already had, 2,700 in, and then a few more hundred, and then and it just kept going.
What adjustments were you making through the day as you saw that this thing was going to absolutely explode?
Well, we had to cancel deep stack tournaments, take some tables out of live. We were going to play an extra level, but we decided to send the A session home a little bit early so we could make sure that we protected those tables. I mean, we were definitely making some tweaks on the fly as we were kind of dreaming of the 6,000 number, and we're so fortunate to be able to hit it.
So how tough is that for you guys to make those decisions on the fly? Because poker players are creatures of habit.
Yeah.
They want things a certain way. They see something advertised, they're going to want what they saw. And when you guys had to make all these changes and all these adjustments and these ton of people in the registration lines, what was that like for you dealing with all that as it went through?
Well, I hope it was fine. We have a pretty big staff meeting every morning. I'm not sure if many people know that, but we do come in early, and everybody, customer service, hotel operations, the core World Series of Poker team, we talk things out. So we were pretty prepared for that even by 10:30 in the morning. I don't think poker players that came in were too upset about things like the deep stack. I mean, it was just such a unique day in that people were almost gleeful of seeing even lines, and that sounds crazy to say, but so much pride that, oh my gosh, just look at all these people who love poker, who've come here. Poker is alive and well, and if that meant that the 3 p.m. deep stack didn't go till 6 o'clock, so be it, because they were being a part of a very special day in the history of the World Series.
Where do you put this in terms of special days of the World Series since you took over? Obviously, you have your main events and so on, but where does this fall?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a top 10 moment for me. I've been thinking about that. There's some really, really special ones. Annette Oberstad wins in Europe was unbelievable, a woman, and whoever she was, 19 at the time. But this was special because we needed a shot in the arm, a little feeling of swagger. I mean, we've been very pleased with our field sizes for the past 2 years, but I think this was really unexpected that it would be just this big. And so, I mean, we just got a little spring in our step, seeing these people just kept coming and kept coming. But more than that, as I said, it was going to social media and seeing hashtag Millionaire Maker, Millionaire Maker, just seeing everyone get on board with the idea that this is poker season, and that there was a really big event, the biggest single day poker tournament in history by a massive amount in 2013, as unlikely as it might be in 2013 to have that kind of field size.
Yeah, it was an incredible day. Just seeing the excitement around here. I know we stayed on an extra couple hours because it was just so incredible here. So you made me work a little harder, Ty, which is okay. I don't mind.
Yeah, just the way that it played out. I mean, to have half amateurs, half half recreational players, half pretty seasoned players and professionals at that final table. I want to say it's Moneymaker-esque, but what I think is that we're reminded that these really cool stories about guys that go from managing restaurants and regular jobs to taking this shot to having it really pay off, they still happen all the time, almost every day out here, and that's cool.
And speaking of that, you're going to be recognizing Chris Moneymaker this year at the World Series. Man, take us back to Moneymaker time and up. I mean, it's just been an unbelievable run for the World Series of Poker and the game since that magical day.
Yeah, for sure it has. I mean, this is 8 years in the books for me, and I think about it, when I started, I guess 2006 was my first event, so I missed obviously all that magic with Moneymaker, but we didn't know what we didn't know, in 06, and obviously it was just exploding at the seams. But I think it was a lot about the main event at that time. And we have really fundamentally changed the World Series of Poker to be a little bit of something for everybody. That this is Pokerpalooza, that you don't necessarily have to have a $5,000 or $10,000 per event bankroll. That you can come in and you can play in a 1K event that's going to have 3,000 players, or you can play in a deep stack, or you can play more live games. Just the way that we have grown it, we just wanted to, I guess, expand its vision from being, just championships to a real celebration of the game. And I think that it's really, worked for everyone. But yeah, I mean, this is not a needle, I promise. But I saw there was another poker event that happened internationally where they had poker tents. They had tents out on the field.
Yeah, I saw that one.
We were trend setting with tents, with poker tents, I guess, back there in 06 or 07. We never probably would have imagined we could get to a position where we have 485 tables across 150,000 square feet of convention space. And by the way, we still didn't have enough room. We had every single seat full. And like I said, it's been incredible to be a part of that ride for, now 8 WSOPs.
How hard is it to make this schedule? Because, obviously you guys could run a no-limit hold'em tournament every day, have a ton of people come in here, and, maybe let some of these other events that don't draw as many go. How important is that to make that schedule? Yeah, there's a few, yeah. But
limit hold'em, yeah. Listen, it's difficult. It's one of the most important things that we do all year. Nobody is going to believe me when I say this, because I think people are going to only think that we run it as a business, and we're always looking at the science versus the art, looking at the juice that would be able to be generated. But I'm going to tell you definitively, I would consider myself to have final control over the schedule. I do not report to the Rio. This is a sort of a corporate entity, and I always consider it public trust, and we're looking at it, for 10-year, 20-year, 30-year arc, and we look at it as a brand, not necessarily as an event or the transaction. So we have a lot of discussion about the schedule, and it doesn't start with financial projections. It starts with what events were popular, what events should we be adding. We always want to have something new and cool each year. That's something very important to me. And it kind of just goes from there. We probably do 10 or 12 generations and ultimately, find something that sticks. One of the things we've tried not to do is add, a significant number of events, because let's be honest, for all of us, it's a long summer. Mm-hmm. It kind of works exactly the way it is. But, I want to keep there to be prestige in the bracelets. And I think that means, keeping the supply relatively in check.
Now, talking about events, non-bracelet event, but the open-faced Chinese coming up during the main event. Plus, you guys have been running a ton of open-faced cash game tables, and that action in there is amazing.
Yeah.
Where do you guys see open-face fitting into the future of the World Series of Poker?
Well, see, open-face to me, and now I only know how to play a little bit. I'm kind of a bad open-face player, but guys will tell me it plays a lot more like stud, a lot more like an actual poker game than Chinese, which one might say has, certainly a little bit more luck open face have a lot more sort of normal poker skill. So as soon as, that's one of the litmus tests that we put on. A lot of guys have wanted to have a lot of crazy events, but if it's not credible as something that takes, a lot of skill, it's going to be hard for us to want to put it in there. So I love the idea of having that, certainly very, very popular. But I think we need to know that we can run it well. And God forbid that we have any sort of, operational hiccup. We're not going to do that with bracelet events. And so, few of the bigger open face Chinese and those won at Aussie Millions, PCA, et cetera, they've had some bugs. And so I think this event will go very, very well, but we're going to test it before we put a bracelet on the line.
So now here, what are some of the other events that you guys are really looking forward to that are on the schedule?
Well, I'm going to tell you first and foremost, this little one for one drop,
oh boy,
the $1,111 event, could be ridiculously massive. In that same spot, right around the July 4th weekend last year, the event did, 4,300 in entries change in that ballpark. And so, we just saw from the Millionaire Maker what sort of a special event can do. And keep in mind, that was a one-day event, right? So It was only on a Saturday. And there was more overlap in the, session 1A at 11 o'clock and B at 5 o'clock. Now we've got a full day on Saturday where you can re-enter unlimited amount of times through 4 levels on Saturday. And, oh, by the way, do it again an unlimited amount of times on a full Sunday through 4 levels. That could be the biggest event of the summer and just an unbelievably huge event. So I'm looking forward to that one. I, of course, am looking forward to the other, just as luck would have it, one drop benefiting event in the high roller, the 111K buy-in. I think we saw what happened over in Macau. A very, very strong field size for them. Congratulations. And a few of the players that were here went over and now are returning. But I think that has a potential to also be a huge event at 100 or more players.
Well, speaking of overseas and everything happening with the expansion of the World Series brand, now we just got through the first series in Australia, and the numbers weren't what a lot of people may have wanted to see. What adjustments are you guys planning on making with that series for next year coming up?
Well, we were very pleased by the numbers, by the way. Let's keep in mind that Australia is not a very populous country. I mean, we're talking about less population than some of our states, and certainly just a fraction of what's in Europe. And we had field sizes that were already in the first year on par with World Series of Poker Europe. I believe that event is only going to grow. Some people were skeptical that the community would go twice, that they would go to Aussie Millions, and that they would come back and go for APAC. And I think we saw that, people did come, and we had a great roster of winners. We're going to have incredible television content that plays out with Negreanu winning the main event, which will be on ESPN on July 23rd premiere, so next month, and all around the world. And I believe that event will continue to grow. But the big key for us is really to get the A part of the APAC and reach out to the Asian poker playing community. And I think that you will see some feeder events, some circuit style events that feed players in from up in that region that will help grow the numbers for WSOP APAC. Like I said, it was the first time in 6 years that we had created a new franchise. And it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I think it's only going to build over time.
I think the one big controversial topic about this series that I hear from the players all the time is the Player of the Year points being collected over there, and now everybody's got to play catch-up a little bit and may not have the ability to go over to Australia. Would you mind addressing that a little bit, just because I'm sure you've heard it a million times?
Yeah, sure. I mean, listen, a little controversy is not bad, right? I think... I love the fact that people are passionate about Player of the Year overall. So, yes, I mean, you could segment them and you could look at, okay, there's somebody who was essentially Player of the Series or whatever the case may be, and they'll be at the top of the leaderboard. But for us, we are a year-round World Series of Poker worldwide brand. And, the Americans have the home court advantage at the great majority of the bracelet events. So to say that it's, unfair for a handful of bracelet events then to give another territory the home field advantage, or that it's somehow punitive to customers to have to travel there when, again, players in those regions would have had to pay to travel to come here to Vegas, I don't know. I don't discount it, but I am absolutely comfortable with the concept that a Player of the Year in the World Series of Poker encapsulates all the worldwide events.
Okay, and then now, of course, WSOP.com is going to be launching sometime soon. We're still waiting on the date, and I know all of us are very excited about it. But what I'm more curious about is, how do you intend to incorporate that with the WSOP brand, feeding in, and not just here in Nevada, but all over the country and the world? Because obviously, there's a lot of states we're still waiting to see what's happening. I'm sure you guys are working on your licenses in New Jersey and other places. What's kind of happening with WSOP, and how are you going to be tying it all in?
Well, we're getting going right now. I think we're already doing some pretty innovative stuff just for pre-registering. And that's what's exciting, that we're just scratching the surface of kind of online, offline. So, to wait, I'm sure you've already discussed this, but we're giving away $180,000 worth of seats, essentially a seat in the next day's World Series of Poker every day, just for having pre-registered. I think that's pretty cool. Again, just guys that came here and signed up for a World Series of Poker account, no deposit required, we're giving $100,000 free roll. To wear the patch, just to wear a World Series of Poker patch here, and we pull, essentially a random lucky seat, and they win $500. I haven't seen a lot of this lucky seat, last patch standing, free roll, all these combinations of things that we're already starting to do. And so what I know is that we will give more players more chances to win their way into all the World Series of Poker events than has ever been afforded in the past. Many sites decided that they would put, a couple weeks or just do a big ramp up in May or June pre-Black Friday. Not World Series of Poker. You will see WorldSeriesOfPoker.com having opportunities to win your way to the aforementioned Asia Pacific event or European event or circuit, and certainly for the big events that happen here at the Rio all year round. And hopefully, next year we're talking about a guy that entered, for a couple of bucks or a couple of quarters and worked his way all the way to hoisting a bracelet.
Well, how frustrating is it right now to not be able to just put this out to the world? I mean, because I know you guys are very active in lobbying and trying to get all this taken care of wherever you have a property and outside of that too. I mean, what is happening on that front?
We're just not gonna, feel that way. We're always two ways to look at things. We're gonna feel so excited about the fact that it's coming and that definitively, we will be offering legalized, regulated online poker, very, very soon. And, there's a bright future ahead. So I think Seth said before, we plan to be in this business, for 100+ years, just like we've been in the land-based gaming business for 100-some years. So, we're anxious, but it's more excitement than frustration.
And, of course, the circuit event's doing very well out there, too. It seems like we get out here and we talk about the World Series and that's it. But, man, the circuit events have just been outstanding. I mean, you guys have some major turnouts all over the country. What's in the future for the circuit events we should be looking forward to after this is all over?
I think I'd said to you before, I think that's super important for us to build that funnel of players, many of whom then decide also to come here to Vegas. We had more players and more than 80,000 participants in circuit events. More players experienced WSOP through circuit than even in bracelet events here in Las Vegas. So we've almost maxed out the schedule. I mean, we have 22 events on the calendar this year, a couple new markets. We feel like the format's pretty good. Obviously, we're sticking with the $1 million, the bracelet, the ESPN television. We have a really good roster of host venues. So, I mean, it's amazing to think we start back up in August at Foxwoods. But, so it's just hopefully bigger fields. I think 11 of the events hit $1 million prize pools this year. And some of our venues are planning on doing some cool, guaranteed tournaments and, really just putting more resources against it. So for me, it's like priority, I'll say 1B. I want to make sure all the World Series of Poker bracelet events go well, but it's a huge priority to a lot of people on our team to make sure that we keep that circuit going, which is far and away now the number one, attended domestic poker tour.
You're on Twitter now, by the way.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. You have, it's about time. We're waiting for it. And now you have jumped into the fray, and, of course, you're getting questions all the time. What's it been like to be on Twitter now for the last couple of days?
Super fun. I think that my Twitter MO is just to kind of needle people. But no, I'm really enjoying it. We've had numerous people on our staff that have been in the Twitter, game for quite some time, and I thought that maybe it wasn't appropriate to try to, just focus upon myself as an individual. I said that's why I'm just the suit. That's why I'm WSOP suited. I'm doing my job. I'm a suit, but it's been a lot of fun interacting with a lot of great people, and it's cool. It's like a whole new job to be able to really see what everybody's thinking and respond in real time. So I guess that's why everyone thought it was cool back in 2006 or whenever it really started, right? So
yeah, well, welcome, and thank you for following us. You were pretty quick on that one too. I appreciated that.
I give the love, man.
I'm looking at all these players you hadn't followed before our show, and I'm just like, wow, how did we rate on that? That's unbelievable.
So yeah, listen, I think I'm less than 1 week in. I'm closing in on 1,000. I got a nice needle from our Las Vegas Review-Journal writer who said we'll see how I measure up to Dana White. I guess Dana White has like 2.2 million. That was a subtle little needle about stations and Ultimate Poker and some of their sports executives. I said the only thing I'm not trying to catch anything but a piece of the flop. So hopefully we just keep having fun with it, and I've really enjoyed it. And anyone wants to tweet at me, WSOP suit with the D, suited, again, because I'm just a WSOP suit. But if I do have suited cards, it's probably getting in there.
All right. Well, anything else you want to let everybody know about what's going on here at the World Series of Poker before I let you get back to work?
I think it's going to be a huge summer. I think the seniors event will be huge. I think every weekend we'll pack them in. I think we know we're going to have great storylines. I just love the fact that the vibe feels really good here. Right?
It does. I can't wait to come in here every day. It's amazing.
I don't want to say that poker players are happy, so to speak, but I think it's been sort of the most fun summer to date that I can remember, and I hope that your listeners come out and share in it.
I hope so too, and of course, it is always a privilege to be here. I've loved the World Series of Poker for so long, and just being around this atmosphere, I just get goosebumps. It's you did the NFL, and it's like the Super Bowl time. You just get excited. So I love it. Yeah, and thank you for the compliment on the setup. We appreciate it.
Yeah, the setup definitely looks pretty good, including those nice cushy lounge chairs, which I'm so big I almost broke. But hopefully I won't have to send anyone here to fix it.
Yeah, it's not a break. They're just very flexible. That's the thing about those. It's IKEA furniture, and they're
plug? Nice.
You kind of sink in there a little bit. That's just the way it is. I probably sink more than you do.
I doubt that, sir.
Oh, I don't know about that. But Ty, once again, I want to thank you for your hospitality, having us out here at the World Series. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. I'm sure we'll get to talk again as the World Series goes on. But thank you for coming down on a busy day for you, I'm sure.
Oh, listen, what am I going to be doing? Making floor calls or something? I don't think Ethel looks to me to go to our rule book. So I'm always happy to speak with you guys. And like I said, just excited about a great summer, and come on and get in the action.
Hey, you want a T-shirt, by the way?
For sure. Do you have a triple X?
I think we got something flying around
XL
here.
Probably be just fine.
We'll dig something up for you. But
let's do it.
Ty, thank you so much for coming down.
Okay.
I appreciate it. All right, privilege to talk to you. Ty Stewart, everybody. He is the man. That's all there is to it. Now, Clint's going to hook Ty Stewart up with the T-shirt. He'll have to take the suit off though at some point. So he probably won't wear it for about 6 weeks. But always great to have Ty on the show. I got to tell you, I mean, how many places can you go and major sporting events can you hit that you're going to be able to have the executive director who runs the event just take the time to come over? Clint, join me, my friend. Don't be sad. You got me 2 out of 3 on the heads up. Like, ace king me twice, you dirty rat bastard.
Should have been 3 out of 3, but whatever.
No, I got you. Well, I played nice. I played those queens pretty nicely. You gotta admit that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fucking ace king, really. Pardon my French, but how cool is that? That, you know, like I was just saying, that, you know, you have try going to the Super Bowl sometime and getting the executive director of the NFL to sit down with you.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
I mean, that's not happening.
I don't think it's gonna happen, man.
Right. So
it's cool to take time out to stop by here and do an interview and share some insight with the Fifth Street listeners.
Yeah, it's fascinating, and you know, we'll you know, as we go along, we'll get to talk more to Seth and Ty and Nolan and everybody else here. But it is always a blast being out here at the World Series, and it does have a. I mean, I know you've never been here before, but you know, sometimes when you come out to a major tournament series and you're getting ready to work and do all this, it does feel like such a grind. But out here right now, I mean, the atmosphere has just been a blast. It really has. I mean, there's so much excitement going on, and everybody's just having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been fun. Like to be playing a little bit more than I have, obviously, but there's definitely a buzz in the air anytime you come down here, and it helps me being on this side of it because when I do get at the table, you know, being the first time out there, it's not just like, oh wow, you know, this is.
You're not getting dipped in a bowl of acid.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, not only that, but being on the media side, you know, you walk up to yourself, you approach everybody, and you're like, hey, you know, come do an interview, or hey, you know, this is blah, 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 and this is who I am. And it takes kind of that star power luster out of the players. Yep. And that's what you want. You don't want to go to a table and be like, oh, my God, I'm sitting at a table with Phil Ivey, or oh, my God, I'm sitting at a table with, you know, XYZ. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to sit down, play your game, and not be roped up in that, you know, World Series, the famous people.
Just being starstruck when you come out
exactly.
Here, you know? Because it's easy to do.
So now, I mean, most of them, I've been like, hey, how you doing? I'd sit at a table and just chat with them at this point.
Yeah, it's fun. They're just people, man.
Yeah, I mean,
some of them just have a little more money than we do.
Exactly.
Just a tad, but
a lot more money than I do.
Yeah, it's been a very exciting World Series so far. We have seen some amazing moments. You know, Chad Holloway winning his bracelet. The Millionaire Maker, Matt Waxman in a 7-hour heads up.
Yeah, I saw on Twitter a bunch of people asking Waxy if he's gonna play that heads up tournament this weekend. Said, guys, I played heads up for 7.5 hours. I think I'm pretty good with it for right now.
Yeah. But it was an amazing match, and you know, so much going on here at the World Series of Poker. It has been something else, and we're going to keep going. I need somebody to put a comment in the chat box, by the way, because we still have the Lee Bradbury hangover, which I made sure I covered up because I didn't want Ty to see that.
Oh boy!
And of course, by the way, speaking of our chat box, we have people that are signed in that are not as guests, and I know we have people listening on Facebook and stuff, but we have our chat here on Ustream. If you want to get in on the show, just go to ustream.tv and get a sign up real quick, or you can start typing in the chat box, hit enter. It'll take you where you need to go. We love interacting with you here on the show.
Yeah, sign in. Come chat with us.
Please, for the love of God.
Please come chat with us.
A little slow night. I forgot to do a tournament tonight, too. I probably should have done that.
Oh, you suck.
Oh, well. Tomorrow's Friday.
Friday night tournament.
Yeah. All right. So I'll tell you what. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we come back. We're going to break down what's going on right now. We've had a full,
I think Miss Shannon busted and needs your Twitter reply, sir.
Oh.
I tried to repay to her. I don't think she knows who it is.
I believe that looks like Kim over there. I'm sorry. Well, I will tell Kim to get her sexy body over here.
Good Lord. I hope that's her.
We'll take care of Kim Shannon. All right, so let's take a break. We'll be right back here on Fifth Street Radio. Thanks for joining us live from the World Series of Poker.
What?
With Clint Cartwright over here. There you go. Now you're getting into it. And I'm your host, Mark Hoke. Thanks for joining us. We will be right back. Everyone roots for the underdog, the unknown trying to do the impossible, and Run Good Gear is there to help the long shots come in. Run Good Gear provides players with stylish and comfortable apparel with a little bit of good luck mixed in. From classic and signature tees to hoodies, jackets, sweats, hats, and accessories, Run Good Gear makes the dark horse look like the best bet on the felt. Visit them at rungoodgear.com and get 10% off your purchase when you enter the referral code 5th Street Radio. So buy your Run Good Gear right now. Find your Run Good at www.rungoodgear.com. So you think you're the baddest poker player around? Then prove it right here on 5th Street Radio. Join our home game tournaments broadcast live on the air for the world to see. Just download PokerStars.net, click on the Home Games tab, and enter Club ID 629454 and password LOCKITUP1. Once accepted, you can enter any of our home game tournaments, show off your poker skills, and take it down if you can. Play for free to win outstanding prizes from our sponsors against your fellow 5th Street listeners Fridays at 10:15 p.m. and Sundays at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, live in the 5th Street Radio home game. It's your hand of a lifetime at the World Series of Poker, the one you'll be telling your friends and family about forever. Imagine if in a minute you could make an animated video to share your story with everyone in the world in one click. Well, now you can with the free Share My Pair app. Just download the Share My Pair app, enter your hand information, and in a matter of moments you've created a video of your hand that is uploadable to Twitter, Facebook, and the Share My Pair community. It's really that simple and easy for you and all of your friends and followers to relive your action in an instant with Share My Pair. So don't wait, go to the iTunes App Store and download the app right now. Plus, if you're at the WSOP, tweet us your hand at the number 5 TH Street Radio or hashtag 5th Street Radio. If we choose your hand as the hand of the day, you'll win a signed copy of Daniel Negreanu's More Hold'em Wisdom for All Players at our WSOP broadcast booth. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for free today at Share My Pair on iTunes and share your greatest hands right now. Share My Pair is coming for Android devices in June. For more info, go to www.sharemypair.com. Need a new website custom suited to your business's needs? Tired of calling an 800 number and want individualized customer service from a web company with your best interests in mind? Then look no further than Blue Rail Incorporated. Blue Rail is the home of 5th Street Radio, and we trust them, so you can too. So please visit Blue Rail today at www.bluerail.net and have a top quality site up and running tomorrow. They did it for us, and they can do it for you too. Blue Rail Incorporated, we make hard stuff easy. Summer is coming and the heat is on, so why don't you stay cool by picking up a new Arctic Blue cooling towel. Just wet the towel in cold water and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. The towel is lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy no matter where you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. No need to sweat it out at the golf course, the gym, amusement park, the poker table, or any outdoor activity when you have an Arctic Blue towel handy. Visit them at www.arcticblue.com and tell them 5th Street Radio sent you. It's not cool to be hot, so pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
Hi, my name is Drew Lasofsky, Director of Grassroots and External Affairs for the Poker Players Alliance. The PPA is the largest poker advocacy group standing up for your rights as a poker player, be that in the halls of Congress or in your state capitol. For only $15, you too can join the fight and help make poker licensed and regulated in all its forms. To join the PPA today, please visit theppa.org. Again, that's theppa.org. And don't forget to check out all our exclusive membership benefits at theppa.org.
One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes we want to wear for the places we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, fussy, ill-fitting clothing. Because, like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to also be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you will receive 20% off your purchase with promo code 5th Street Radio. We are back here on Fifth Street Radio. I love that bumper. You can't hear it, unfortunately, I don't have the headphones on. But it's some motivational type music, man. Driving down the highway, ready to kick some ass.
Sweet.
Free and clear.
I like kicking ass.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of ass, Kim Shannon's coming over here soon.
Great intro.
Oh, this is where it all gets ugly, kids. This is where the divorce papers start to get filed. The poker bitch Kim Shannon will be over here shortly. Has a friend over there, Heather, by the way, who hit $2,000 on a slot machine today.
Well, what?
Maybe she needs some company.
No doubt. Hey, $2,000.
Well, yeah, I'll work it for 10%.
You're a cheap whore.
That's $200. That's not bad. Come on, I'm a guy.
Whatever.
Guys
I'm more expensive than that.
Guys only
Just
get,
so you guys know.
Guys only get paid by women or guys only get paid well if they're not giving their services.
Short,
to women.
stubby guys.
On that side of the ledger, from what I've seen, it doesn't matter. So. Don't you love doing the show, Clint?
It's awesome. Some of the stuff that's said on here is crazy.
I mean, if you're not going to be at the poker tables, isn't this the best place to be?
It is. Come hang out with us.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of hanging out with us, by the way, while we're waiting for Kim Shannon to come over, if you're here at the World Series, see, now Marco thought we weren't doing work, but technically we were. Because here's what we did. We have set up, we got our off-till poker table over here. You ever played on a live stream before?
I have,
not counting
actually.
today. Okay, good. You ever played on a live stream at the World Series of Poker?
I have not.
Okay, there you go. So I didn't know you were on a live stream before. But if you want to come down and play one of the Fifth Street Radio hosts or whoever else is flying around, because you never know who's going to be in the booth at the time.
Yeah.
Or you want to play one of your friends, you can come down and we will live stream your heads-up game to our 100 countries worth of listeners here from the World Series of Poker. It's $30 a player, plus included in that, you're going to get a Fifth Street Radio membership, which also gets you the free T-shirt as well. So
sweet.
You could be going to one of the stands and getting a Fifth Street, getting a sweatshirt or a T-shirt and spending $40 or $50.
But if you come and choose to play me, I don't want you to get your hopes up of winning.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm just being honest. I'm a pretty good heads-up player.
I think there's.
What do you think,
I think there's a couple people here who could rock your world.
I mean, I'm sure.
Let's put some money.
Come over here.
Next time we got to put some money on the line, though. Whenever I'm playing for free, I play loose.
I will bet you anything.
Clint
all
got
the
me
time.
2 out of 3. I ran into Ace King twice. I was about ready to shoot myself in the head.
You 3-bet shoved on me with Queen 7 with nothing.
Did. Yeah, because I went for the huevos rancheros. Yeah, I will say that.
That's what happens
that
when you.
work.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you
Look
a
at
few
that!
questions.
I think I am getting my ass out of the
Munch.
seat because somebody way cooler than me.
No. Kim does not need the extra seat. Right here, baby. Perfect.
Let me just plug in.
This
Kim.
is so much fun already. I've only been here for like 3 seconds. Kim Shannon has been here,
Kim.
and this is already fun.
Kim. There you go.
Clint,
Hi.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, Clint kind of sounds like.
We have a gentleman here. I has been watching what's going on, and I'm.
This is Mark. What's going on, Mark? Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah.
This is Clemson
Donk. Good to see you, buddy. Nice to meet you. Good to see you too. Yeah, Clemson Donk and Hal Wicked, 2 of our listeners who we see in home games all the time, are here at the World Series of Poker. Can I let my listeners say hi first, real quick, because this is great because this guy's a friggin' prick in our games. Come on and say hi. All right. Well, so Clemson Donk's going to play some heads up, but we got to say hi. And Mark, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
So welcome to the booth, and welcome to the World Series of Poker.
Yeah, it's the first time here. This is fun. I like it.
Yeah. So on the show too. You've been on the show a couple of times calling in.
Oh, now he's calling. Now my brother's calling me right now.
Ah,
He
there you
just
go.
Busted.
Oh, that sucks.
Should I answer?
Let him rot. If he busted, he'll survive
text
for a
him.
couple minutes. But hey, welcome, buddy. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what are your plans here at the World Series?
I wanted to come play heads up right now, and I'm going to play the deep stack tonight.
All right.
And I don't know. I'm going to play some satellites. That's about it right now.
Very cool. So how many times have you been out here?
First time.
First time. Wow.
I've been to Vegas a lot, but I haven't been to the World Series.
Well, so are you enjoying yourself so far?
I love it.
Here, we're moving a little closer because there's going to be a.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
love it.
Oh, we're happy to see you here, and it's going to be a great experience for you. I guarantee it. But I'm sure a lot of our listeners are very happy to see one of our own out here trying
yeah.
to take some things down, man. It should be fun.
I hope we do. I hope I do.
You look a little nervous. You all
I'm
right?
not nervous, really. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah. Well, you just flew in. I bet your arms are pretty
I flew
rough.
in yesterday, but I've been up 20-some hours drinking, you know.
That's our listeners, kids.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Well, Mark, I hope you guys will keep us up to date on your progress
Oh, we
as
will.
we keep it going here. But I want to see a lot of FSR gang kick some ass and take it down. And so you're going to play some heads up.
I will, whoever's ready to play.
All right. Well, we'll have Kim Shannon on the show, and then we'll turn you loose on somebody. Should be pretty exciting.
All right, I guess I'm playing Clint, huh?
Well, you could play Mark too, or you could play me.
I'll play anyone who wants to play.
All right. Fair enough.
I got all night.
Mark, it's such a pleasure to get to see you. Clemson
Yeah, man.
Donk, everybody. And Hallowicked both here. So good luck to you. We'll
Thanks,
get
man.
you in a little bit. But I have to get to
Am I sitting?
my
Hi, handsome. Oh,
Hey,
look at
what-
the stems on you.
yeah,
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, see, there's
Yes.
still some muscle there.
Tell Kristen to don't come get me.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Kim
Yes.
Shannon, everybody.
Hello,
Her
folks.
first time on video on the show.
Oh, is this video?
Yeah, look, see, there's a
Oh,
camera.
how do my
right
tits look? Oh, all right.
Freaking
Okay.
spectacular. God.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want you so bad.
I want you too. What do we? There's plenty of room under here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That would be that. I'm trying to think if that would be a first for me on the show. I'm not sure.
Should I get my? I should probably get my. No, I'm good without them.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just trust you. Hi.
Hi.
It's been a while. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. Where you been
What's up?
hiding?
Give me a smooch.
Okay.
Mwah. Where have I been hiding? Well, I was in Delaware. Killed it. Killed it, Mark. I entered 6 events. I cashed in 5 and final table 3.
Wow.
Yes. The kid is doing okay.
So pretty shitty field down there in Delaware, huh?
Eat a dick. Eat a bag of dicks. Yeah. No, actually, that field was pretty tough.
Yeah, there's some good players
There's
down
some
there.
really,
There
you
are.
know, the East Coast, you know how we do. Mm-hmm. And we miss you. Are you still in North Carolina?
Yeah, I still am.
Oh, wah. When are you coming home?
I don't know.
Soon?
We'll see.
Well, when I win a big shit ton of money, I'll just ship you and Kristen some loot and you can come home.
Okay.
Yeah. Deal?
Deal.
All right.
Done. Well,
Yes.
well, actually, Kim, I'll ask you for some advice on this
Okay.
because you're used to getting paid for paid money to do things.
I am? Wee!
I'll be here all night, kids.
Yes.
But my listeners have been imploring me to
Yes.
start selling pieces of myself to play an event.
You should
do
do it.
Do you think I should do it?
I absolutely think you should do it.
Even though you've never played me before, you have no idea how good I am.
100%
I am
think
good.
you should
I am
do
on a
it.
WSOP
If you've
site.
got
So.
people saying you should do it, then you should fucking do it. And let me tell you something. You should get as much markup. You should get on a full draw style markup.
Really?
Yeah. Get like 2.4.
2.4.
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
So if I was
I
selling,
mean, you're Mark fucking Hoke.
oh, I am Mark fucking
Yeah.
Hoke. That's
you know,
correct.
That's right. Hello, sir.
Hey, sir. Okay, good to see you. Good. What we
Oh,
doing?
yeah,
I
that
was
was a
going for the-
fail.
I
That
was
was a
going for the
fail.
grab.
Can we try- can
I
we
was
try
going
it?
for the hand grab. And the,
Knuckles. See? Always Knuckles.
see, Kim's a girl. Yeah, we are. Yeah, come back over then. Say hi. Yeah, I'll do it after break. Okay, sounds good.
He said he'll do it.
I never thought I'd be having a threesome with Ahmed Makija here. That would be interesting. So let's get the calculator out, Kim. If
Yeah.
I'm selling a $50 piece,
Yes.
So you're saying a 2.5% markup
I
is
say do it. I mean, the normal, I charged 1.129,
so.
and my shit flew off the shelves.
So you're thinking I should go to 2.5?
Well, that's what On a Full Draw does, and he sells his, so I don't know how the fuck he does it. He gets a lot of flack for it, you know. But he gets it done, yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, you've got expenses. You're coming all the way from North Carolina. You know, you're a married man. You got stuff to pay.
Wait, that's incorrect. I should be doing
50 times 0. Wait, times 2.2. No, wait. I'm growing brain dead here.
Yeah, me too.
50 times. See, God damn it. This is terrible. See, this is what Kim Shannon does to me. She gets me so fucking flustered. It's unbelievable. I mean, is the table rising? I mean, Jesus Christ. It's bad.
So I got to meet Doyle yesterday, Mark.
Okay, now that is awesome.
Yes.
That is awesome.
It was awesome. I walked up to the table and I said, well, I don't know what happened, but they're not playing Bellagio anymore. He's now playing at Venetian. He said something, blah, blah, blah. He got banned from Bellagio, so we moved the game to Venetian. But I saw this morning.
Move a little closer to the mic. I know you like to get closer to the stick. Oh, there she goes.
But I saw this morning on Twitter that he tweeted something at Mark Glantz saying, your East Coast boys tried to tell us how to play our mix, so we moved the game to Venetian, haha.
Yeah, I saw that tweet. I retweeted
so
that tweet.
I would love, me too, but I would love to know what happened. Maybe we can find out. I didn't want to ask just because there were a lot of, there were a lot of people around, so I didn't want to put him on the spot like that. But I will find out, and I'll let you know. But so they're playing Venetian. So he sent me a text that said, I'm at Venetian, come by, say hi. I did. And we have never met in person, even though we have a lot of contact on Twitter.
Right.
And I walked up and said, this game looks like it could use a little tits. And he said, Kim? Yes, sir, that would be me.
Could you just arch your back for the listeners one time here?
Yeah, my tits look okay today.
Damn, they are spectacular.
They do, I know.
Borderline unbelievable.
Yes.
I haven't seen all the way in there, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah, my tits look okay today.
Yeah, they do.
They do. It's the Vegas life.
So, well, Kim, how did you get a relationship with Doyle Brunson? For those that don't know that story, it's pretty fascinating.
What happened was Doyle tweeted his normal, sorry, Doyle, old man type tweet. And it was, I bet you didn't know that it's impossible to lick your elbow. So, of course, like everybody else, I tried it, realized it is, in fact, impossible, and tweeted at him, if you can fit your whole fucking fist in your mouth, nobody cares if you can lick your elbow.
Good point.
True.
That's a good point.
And he DM'd me that I would have him in divorce court in no time. And we've been friends ever since. So, yeah, Doyle's a good guy.
That's awesome. I've only gotten to briefly speak to him, so I'm like...
We're going to try to get him on the air.
I'm dying to have Doyle. Yeah, let me tell you, there's like 3 interviews that I haven't gotten yet.
Who?
That I would kill to have.
Who's that?
Well, the number 3 man on the list is Antonio Sfondiari, which is unbelievable.
I just saw him at Venetian
I haven't had him on the show. Can you believe that? Other than like a 30-second hello.
30 seconds is still 30 seconds,
yeah,
sir.
But
I'm a woman. I know that counts.
Well, see, no, that doesn't count to me. That's very low. You know me. I go all night, so 30 seconds to me is nothing. Nothing.
Well, we'll have to change that.
We should.
Yeah.
Then we have Phil Ivey, which is next to impossible.
Yeah, that's
but,
tough.
I'm going to have to get him.
But, we know Patty and Mel, so maybe Patty and Mel could compel him, too.
Okay.
You know Patty and Mel?
No, I don't know Patty
the
and
Mel. The 2 elderly white folks who have been supporting him
since
he was...
Yeah. Okay.
Very, Trav and I, know them well, and maybe we could get them to compel him to come by and say hello. Where there's a will, there's a way, Mark.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been willing and weighing for 2 years on this damn show now. And of course, Doyle's number 1.
And of course,
I would love to sit Doyle right on that couch and just go.
Oh, me too. That'd be awesome. The thing is, maybe could we have 5th Street Radio will travel? Because I don't know how he's not playing this year, so it might be difficult to get him over here.
Are you kidding me?
You would go see him?
Oh, you bet I would.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to make that happen. I'm going
to
talk to him. In fact, I'll send him a text as soon as my phone charges up.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
What you going to give me if I do it?
Jesus.
Take it out and trade?
Sure.
Yay.
Sure. You have no idea either, Kim.
Yay.
I'm impressive.
Yes.
So I've been told.
Yes.
Of course, that could have been.
I've read that on a couple of bathroom walls.
Yeah, 40 or 50 women haven't lied to me yet.
Woo,
or maybe
look at those numbers.
Oh, I have good numbers.
Dirty slut.
I have good numbers. See, this is the
dirty,
thing.
Dirty
this is the
slut.
thing. You played the nice guy for so long. Eventually, it does pay off. It is a long-term investment in your sexual gratification, and because sometimes you may be setting it up for a year or 2.
Sure.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
So did you see what I tweeted this morning? And that's a true story.
You know what? Really? Okay.
True story.
All right. Now, this is going to be a little graphic. So just so everybody knows, Kim Tell the story about that tweet, which I retweeted. I did that on mine, not Fifth Street.
Well, I woke up this morning a little stiff, and it's because you're supposed to rinse the jizz off your titties before you pass out.
See, come on, Kim.
That's a true story, Mark. Wee! But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so shh.
Yeah, you only put it out on Twitter.
Well, it's Twitter, so they never know. People really don't know if I'm telling the truth or
I do.
fabricating. You do, but we'll just keep that between ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're a dirty
anyway,
girl.
fuck 'em. So I sat at the table today and said, "Oh, my stomach hurts. Does anybody have a Tums?" And some guy says, "Why?" And I said, "Probably because the only thing in there is Red Bull and semen."
Yes.
Yes. That's how I roll. So now
that's
they're putting the chips in the pot like this, It's great. We're having a great time. Yes. It's disgusting. It's filthy and disgusting.
bring some.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
First time for everything. Hi, handsome.
Wow, this is gonna be a long night.
Whee!
I'm
We're talking
first.
about jizz. We're talking about titties and jizz.
I'm first.
Yes.
I have to get first priority, Kim.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So I met Swag Poker. Have you had the opportunity to meet Swag Poker?
I don't believe so, no.
Swag Poker is the shit. Let me just say that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big, buff black guy. Like, he looks like he could have had a role in Django.
Okay.
Yeah, stud muffin. And
See, I was thinking black exploitative porn, but okay,
that
we'll go with
too,
Django and Jane.
That
All right.
too. And just a great guy. My friend Jeannie, you follow Jeannie David, right? Jeannie.
I do, yeah.
Jeannie Riders is Jeannie
Yes,
Riders is
yep.
her Twitter name. Yeah. She helped me. Did you see my whole ID debacle?
No, I think I missed that somehow. I
What a
apologize.
fucking clusterfuck this was. So I show up with an expired ID. Okay. Because I have my priorities straight. And we actually drove straight here from Delaware Park Poker Classic. It took us 46 fucking hours to get
we
here.
drove too.
Did you drive too?
Yeah.
Are you
Well, I have an ID fiasco, by the way. I'll tell you.
You do?
That. Yeah. So you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Well, so I didn't know that they card you just to register. Like, I knew that I would have a problem cashing, but if I cash in something big, no big deal. I get on a plane, go home, get my shit straight, and come back and get my money, right? No biggie. So they said, no, au contraire, mon frere.
Oh, shit.
Yes, you cannot even register at the World Series of Poker because I was going to play the Millionaire Maker. Which, by the way, congratulations to Justin Liberta, who took 4th place in that. Smashed it, East Coast, woo woo.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, fuck my life. Now what? I'll just play the Venetian deep stacks. Like, and I have some investors too who are waiting with bated breath to see what's going to happen. And I was going to fire 2 bullets at the Millionaire Maker, which is a $3,000
Right.
discrepancy, right? So I said, well, I'll just trade that off for $3,000 worth of Venetian deep stack events. Well, womp womp. Venetian does not require ID, but you do need an ID to get the fucking Grazie card, which you need to register.
Right.
So my first 2 days here, I couldn't play anything. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do? Fuck my life. Well, a friend of mine, Wookie Way.
Yes.
You
Good
know
buddy
Wookie?
Sean, yep.
Yes, Sean, great guy. Said, use my ID, go get a local use my address, go get a local ID. I said, thank you, sir, very much. Went to the DMV, which, by the way, in Vegas is fantastic. Waited less than an hour, boom, boom, ID acquired. So that was that. Now today, I come to register for this daily deep stack. I proudly present my brandy spanking new ID, and she says, we don't need that. You bitch. Yes. I wanted to cut her like with a box cutter.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Now tell me your ID fiasco.
Yeah, so I don't know. I can't remember if I told this story on the air or not, but I'll keep it brief. So last Friday, before we left for the World Series, I was driving home. Dim with me, I stopped at Sonic on the way home
We did too.
from having some great sex that night.
Oh, great.
And with my wife.
Congratulations, Kristen.
Yeah, and so I had taken my seatbelt off, got something, and then drove home. Well, I ended up driving through a checkpoint. I didn't even realize
With
it.
your seatbelt off?
Had my seatbelt off.
Did they fuck with you over that?
Hang on. So the guy asked me to asked for my ID. I pull over to the side where they had their pit of hell.
Yeah.
They run my ID and they said, "Sir, here's your citation for your seatbelt, and your license is suspended. So here's your citation for that."
Where
and I
was
said,
it? What state
and I'm
was
like,
this?
North Carolina. So I'm like, how is my license suspended? Because I had gotten my first speeding ticket in probably, 14 years, down there in November or so. I paid it, they didn't frickin' report it, that it was paid.
Those bastards.
Okay, so now you got to keep this in mind. Now we have all our gear. We're driving across country
No license.
on Sunday morning. Guess who couldn't drive with the other 2
You're
guys?
fucking kidding me.
Nope, I didn't drive.
Did you guys stop or did you go straight?
Yeah, they kept going. They made it through.
Yeah.
But I felt terrible.
Well,
so
I mean,
so
it's
I
not
called
your
it.
fault.
Yeah, so I called the courthouse on Tuesday morning.
Irate.
I took the very nice approach. I
Okay.
just said, look, here's what happened. I'd like to know what's going on. They looked and said, oh, yeah, we sent that over on the 16th to the North Carolina DMV. I'm like, okay, well, that's great. Well, they didn't do it. So the nice lady faxed it over. I call into the DMV. Of course, I'm out in the middle of the fucking desert because
Nowhere,
we're
right?
almost here. And
Which way did you guys come in? 40 west all
yeah,
the way?
40, yeah.
Yeah.
So I finally get to talk to somebody for a sustained period of time. Like, oh, yeah, we got the fax. We took it off. 1 hour from being here. I told the guys I could drive.
Well, at least you can drive on the way back.
Yeah, I can. I'm probably gonna end up driving a lot on the way back.
Well,
I'm gonna be the
they're
bitch on the way back.
Are you guys gonna?
It's gonna be
anything?
worse than Kim Shannon with a strap on.
Are you prove it? Are you guys gonna do anything on the? Are you guys gonna do anything on the way back? Like stop at the?
I think we'll probably make a couple of stops. I know we want to stop at the place where they do the 72-ounce steak.
Oh, we want to stop there too. I think I can crush that fucking steak. What about you?
Not a chance.
You don't think so?
I don't think I can do it.
I think I
will
could probably
tr-
do it.
I
mean,
would
how
try,
many pounds
but-
is that? Do the math.
72 ounces, like a 5-pound steak.
Psh, that's no big deal. I mean, think about it.
Well,
you can eat 5 pounds of food,
you
right?
deep
I
throat
mean,
like a pound a minute, so
I have
that
no
should be
gag
easy for you.
reflex. Yeah, so that shit just.
Yeah, you're good.
But I
me
mean-
not so much.
But I mean, all right. How much would it cost if you didn't?
See, we couldn't find that. This is the interesting part about that. What I got
Trav
it.
thinks it's
Big
about $100
Texan.
bucks.
Big Texan is it? And the meal
Is it the
is.
one that was in the movie with Barbara Streisand and Josh? What's his name?
I think so. They've been all over the place,
Yeah.
man. For soup. But you have to eat a 72-ounce steak, a shrimp cocktail, baked potatoes, salad, and something else.
Oh,
in
I
an
didn't know
hour,
about all
in an
that.
hour. So so you got
Oh,
the
there's
steak.
a time limit.
Yeah, it's an hour time limit.
Oh, that changes.
I mean, Kim,
everything.
I know you've worked hard in an hour, but I don't know if you've ever worked that hard.
I mean, I would just gullet. I would just down the gullet. I might not even chew. Oh, wee!
Kim Shannon, everybody.
Oh, you are such a bad influence.
I know I'm terrible, aren't I? She's taking another chunk out of me.
So how much would it cost if you didn't get it?
See,
for
but
free?
this
It's
is
gonna
the-
be $100,
This is,
right?
it's got to be around $100, but they don't put it on the website. I'm sitting there driving and looking at this because
What
I'm
do you
curious
get
to
if
see
you
what
do
happens
get
if
it?
you
Do you get a
lose.
T-shirt at least?
I don't even know. I don't even think you can get a reach around. I mean, it's pretty bad.
I mean, I would hope you.
Probably get a doggy bag. That's about it. But yeah, they do not put how much it is because it's funny for those who don't know. The Big Texan, as you're driving across the country and you get closer and closer, you see the signs.
Did you pass it on the way?
Yeah, we passed on the
Yeah,
way.
we
You
did
see all
too.
the signs that say free 72-ounce steak. I mean, that's like to me saying free Cheryl Teague's, Megan Fox, and whoever else
Did
you
you
want to
say
throw. in there.
Cheryl Teague?
I pull a Cheryl Teague.
Wow, you are showing your age, sir. Cheryl fucking
She's
Teagues.
still hot, by
She
the
is
way.
hot.
She's
is.
still
She
hot.
still is. I
Would you
saw
do
her
it?
on a. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, just
for
checking.
sure. Yeah, I do Farrah too. She wasn't dead.
Well, I'm glad you have a line.
I have some
That's good to
stand-ins.
know.
So we stopped. I have never done the cross country drive. You know, the drive here.
Yeah, I've never gone all that way.
You haven't.
No.
So I did most of the driving because I had some Adderall. You know.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and Travis on a full draw was tired and grouchy, whatever. I said, I'll do it. I drove probably 26 hours straight. Meow. We got to the part where you come through and you're crossing right before you get here, the Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed it, and you can't even see the dam now. What's up with that?
Yeah, I know. I saw that. They
Sad.
changed the roadage
Well, I have
out
to
there.
see that, and I have to see the Grand Canyon, which I've never seen. Have you?
I have.
It must be beautiful.
It's stunning.
Well, we're gonna do that.
Not
on
as
the way
stunning
back.
as you, but it's darn stunning.
Oh. We're gonna do that on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have nowhere to be. I mean, after this, what is it, Borgata Summer?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
No offense to the Borgata.
No offense, Tab. We love you.
Yeah, but you guys got to start paying me to come up there, by the way. But
yeah,
anyway,
that's right. We should wear T-shirts.
we should.
We should. I'll
should.
get them printed.
Okay.
Pay Hoke.
Okay.
Borgata.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I have a few people who would probably wear those.
Yeah, I'll get people to wear it. Show some titty.
Okay.
Yeah. Pay Hoke Borgata. That'll be the new thing.
Yeah,
we'll
it'll
get
be
a hashtag.
that Hoke will be like right across there,
Yes.
too. It'll be perfect.
Yes.
This is terrible we're on video. I swear to God.
Oh, I love it. Is this new? When did you get this?
No, we just
implemented?
started.
I love it. I love it. Are you going to do this for every show now?
Well,
Or just
we'll
like
see.
the
We'll see.
special shows?
Because does anybody really want to see me in my upstairs studio in North
Yes.
Carolina?
I mean, we
really?
get people like Shahadi and Karstead are on.
Yeah, but they'd have
Everybody
to come to
wants
North
sit on-
Carolina. Then I gotta start. Then I gotta start like figuring out Skype stuff. And,
But
it's-
you could probably somehow integrate that with their webcam, no?
Oh, I can figure it out.
Yeah, you're a smart guy.
Yeah, so they say.
Yeah.
The chicks dig me, so that's all
Well,
I
that's
care
because
about.
you have a huge cock. Or so
Were
I read
you
on the bathroom.
peeking? Were you peeking? Shame on you. Shame on you, Kim Shannon.
Whee! Yes.
You're such a dirty bird. But
I am a
love
dirty
it.
bird. Yes.
Love it.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Well, man, I don't even know where to go from here because
Yeah,
it's
me
like
either.
you're trying to think about just asking a poker question, and it's like, who the fuck cares?
Oh, so here's so I did really well in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
Got some people to invest in me. God only knows how that happened. And now so far I've bricked everything in the World Series. But the trip has just begun.
Exactly.
We're here all summer. Are you here all summer?
I am here all summer.
Awesome. Where are you guys staying?
We got a house. You got to come out.
You got a house?
Yeah.
Where at?
Northwest
Is it the 5th
Vegas.
Street Radio House?
It is.
Do you have a
yes.
pool?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. we
Is
can
it topless like the real pool?
Well, no shit.
It will be when I get there.
Yes.
Well, I still have to make a trip to the Bluff House, where Kev Math is,
Uh-huh.
and to the, where's Who Jedi staying? To the, wherever Al Can't Hang and Who Jedi are at.
They're in the poker listings house.
The poker listings
Yes.
house, yes. Their pool is out of control, from what I understand.
Oh.
But I mean, Al Can't Hang and Who Jedi, of course it's out of control.
Yeah. Well, see, Kim, I just we don't need an out of control pool. It's just you and me.
That's right.
Just you and I.
That's right.
And whatever girl we can pick up on Craigslist.
Easy breezy.
Yeah.
Back page.
Are you buying?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
Winner.
Hookers for everybody.
Yes. And
Hi, handsome.
Kevin Mathers needs a hooker
Kevin
too.
Mathers, we were just talking about you. No, we're talking about how out of control your oh no, I'm sorry, we're talking about Al and Who Jedi. Their pool is out of control. Is your pool out of control at the Bluff House?
It is not. It's there. It's out of control now.
Come get on camera, Kev Mathers.
Come on, Kevin.
Yeah. Give me a little smooch. I
mean,
haven't seen you in forever.
I love Kevin, but not doing a 3 with Kevin.
You're so tiny.
Yeah, I know. Just a little person.
Want to sit on my lap? Yeah, do it.
No, I don't want to hurt you.
No, you're not gonna hurt me. I promise. I'm resilient. Sit.
All right.
I can't promise I'm not gonna give a reach around.
No.
Yeah.
That will
Hey
be a
now.
Fifth Street Radio first.
Yeah.
Sweet mother of God.
Oh, is this yours? Can I have this?
Yeah. Oh, it's vodka though in there. Yeah. Hi, Kev.
Hello there.
Kevin Mathers, everybody.
Yes, this is Kevin.
Bluff Magazine information director and hell of a great
hi, everyone.
American.
How's it going?
Oh my God.
Uh,
Well, Kevin, how are you feeling right now at this moment with Kim
Uh,
Shannon?
confused. I'm confused. I don't know.
This
I
is-
don't, I
this
don't know
is-
how to feel. I don't know how to feel right now.
This is not your usual position, is it?
No. How'd you notice?
Well, I'm just taking a hunch.
Just a hunch?
You don't.
Wild
You,
guess?
you don't seem like one of those kind of guys.
What do you mean?
Well, Kim.
Wait, are you
know-
are you accusing me?
No, I'm accusing. I'm just saying that Kim Shannon. Occasionally I've heard breaks out foreign objects.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Oh, well, I haven't heard
Not
it.
true. That's a vicious rumor.
I don't believe it for a second.
Kev, did you see what happened? You know about my ID debacle.
Yes, I do.
And I went to register today, and the lady says, "You don't need that ID." You fucking bitch.
Really?
Yes.
Did you try to register before though with that?
I did. I tried to register for the Millionaire Maker, but I actually didn't try to register. I tried to get my total rewards card reprinted, and she said, no. But when I went to register today, after going through all that bullshit and getting my brandy spanking new ID, I slapped it down like I had the nuts, Like,
Yeah.
Here's my ID, and she's like, we don't need that. You bitch.
Really?
Yes.
Hey, well, Kim, you may need it to sign up for a couple weeks' work at the Bunny Ranch, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So here's an interesting story about the Bunny Ranch. I used to sell them. I worked for Miko Exotic Wear, which is a sex toy shop
Okay.
in Rhode Island.
Story checks out, by the way.
And it does. In fact, I think that's the only picture of me online with my real name, which we will not disclose on the air.
But it is on.
If you know it, you can find me. The place is called Miko Exotic Wear, and we used to sell fetish figurines to the Bunny Ranch. Yes. True story.
Figurines?
Fetish figurines. Yeah, there's little ceramic figurines of like all these different fetishes, like foot fetishes and leather fetishes and all that crap. And
Did they have a moose fetish one?
A what?
A moose fetish?
Oh no, I don't think so. But that's a good. Why do you have a moose fetish?
No, I don't. But
I'm from Vermont.
This woman just walking by like, what the hell is going on?
What is it? What is this? Why is this? Why is
Somebody
this?
has to get a picture of this, by the way. I can't believe nobody's taking a picture.
Oh yeah. Right there, honey, on my phone. We got a camera on my phone, the pink one.
Oh my God. That was the greatest look ever. Maybe Jess, if we'd have got Jess in here, we could have evened this out.
Yes, true.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got a picture of Doyle yesterday. Me and Doyle. Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, she knows what she's doing.
God, I'm so jealous of Kevin Mathers getting the rub down right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea.
Wow. I'm getting cock blocked by Kev Math? Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Hey.
Do you know what happened, Kev, with the why they're playing Venetian now?
Why are they playing? I thought they.
Well, Doyle said one of the usual suspects got banned, but then I saw him tweet at Matt Glantz saying, "Your East Coast boys trying to tell us how to play the mix, so now we're playing Venetian." And he did tell me that they'll be at Venetian daily now for the rest of the summer.
Oh, really? I guess he hasn't been banned from there yet. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
You know what? I'm really pissed off.
Is that the Hat guy? It's called the Hat? Is that? There's like some guy called the Hat.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you realize that I've gone 300 plus shows of Fifth Street Radio? I've never gotten a fucking rub down on the air.
You're not Kev.
And Kev Math just pops in and boom.
Boom. Just walking, just strolling out. I stroll in like I own the place. Exactly. Yeah.
When you start providing the kind of information that this man provides, you could get a hand job.
On the air?
On the air.
I don't think Mrs. Hoke would appreciate hearing these things.
Mrs. Hope, we would get her.
As long as I'm videotape, I'm all right.
Oh, really?
Videotape or Skype, and I'm good.
Kristen's freaky like that.
Wow.
You go, Kristen. We're sad that she's not here. How come she's not here?
Because she's working.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
We're working on getting the airfare together to try and get her out.
All right. Well, when I smash something, we're gonna fly Kristen out here.
Okay.
That's my
right.
solemn vow to you.
So
you're probably going to try and have sex with her too, aren't you?
Probably, yeah. You know.
So are you still playing this Deep Stacks thing, or?
I am out.
Oh, you're out. Oh.
Yes, I'm out.
Sad panda.
I think I'm gonna go probably get some dinner, blow something up, come back and play a little cash.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did. I was doing the daily that stupid Survivor over at Venetian, but what a terrible it's terrible EV. This is way better.
Yeah.
46K top money here.
Yeah.
3,200 top money there. Of course, the field is like
A lot smaller.
1/100th of the size.
Right.
Yeah.
But still,
Are you comfortable?
I'm very comfy.
I bet. Kevin, are you
Kev's
comfortable?
like a
That's
big
the question.
travel pillow.
I'm about ready to sit on Kevin's lap. I'm not jealous. Jesus.
I don't think you want me rubbing you though. That'd be a little
awkward.
Problematic. Yeah.
I was gonna send Travis a hot massage girl. Did you see I tweeted it? Seriously.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah, I wanted to send him a hot massage girl, but there are none. It's like a fucking petting zoo.
What, here?
Here. Really?
Are you kidding
They
me?
must be on the day off.
Oh my
I
God!
didn't see
I mean,
any today.
there's one flying around here that I remembered from last year. She's that hot.
Oh well, you'll have to point her out because I didn't see any today.
I mean, I'd probably bang about 70% of them. I mean, that's
yeah.
just me.
Mrs. Hoke is not listening.
Kevin, what percentage of the massage girls would you nail if you could? I mean, if they all stood in front of you and said, "Kevin, we're yours,"
I would take A1. Well, pretty much a female. I would consider.
So Kevin's 100%.
Well,
Really?
I don't know. Maybe there's a couple. I don't know. But I have standards. I have some standards.
Name one. Oh, come on. That was funny.
Name one.
I can't.
Wow.
Well, I probably could.
I have none. So.
Well, I know.
So we've heard. I couldn't. We couldn't just figure that out from your Twitter though.
I still don't know if Jess figured out what we're doing over here. She's just getting her food and running
She was
away.
very distracted. Yeah, she just wants food.
She's always distracted. She works way too damn
She
hard.
works a lot. Yeah. Is she staying at the house, Kev? Oh, she's with you, right, Kev?
No. You mean Jess Wellman?
Yeah.
No, she works for WSOP. She has
that's right.
she has her own place.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
People in the chat box have just joined in are asking what's going on here, and I got to give an OPA out. Well, here's what happened. So Kim Shannon came over here, and she basically had sex with me on the show. without touching. Well, she did touch me a couple times.
No,
And then
whispering in the ear.
and then Kev Math came over and has completely cock blocked me.
Yeah, I did. That's what I do. That's all I do.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
What's
I
the
thought
best
we
place
were
to
friends,
eat in
Kev.
here, Kev? You're the master of information.
There's a good place to eat here at the Rio. I haven't heard that. To be honest. What are you looking for?
Food.
Food. Well,
Just good stuff, you know? Is the buffet okay?
I haven't had the buffet in ages, so I could not tell you that. I'm sure the line is like ginormous, though.
Yeah.
How about like the All American Grill?
Oh, that sounds yummy.
All American
Is that
Grill's
in here?
good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's where I'm gonna head.
All right.
So, Kim, are you coming over tonight?
What's that, babe?
Are you coming over tonight?
To the pool? To
Yeah.
the pool at the
Yeah.
Fifth Street
Yeah.
Radio House? Sure.
I mean, you have to bring your
I mean, I can
boyfriend.
bring-
I'll, you know, it's.
I can bring some bitches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want Kristen like flying out and kicking my ass. That's
No,
the
she
thing.
won't kick your ass.
I mean, I don't know that.
She won't kick your
I
ass.
have to get a written permission slip from the wife.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Text her. I'm sure that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna fake a text. You're gonna fake a phone number here, right?
You-
Yeah.
you-
That's okay. Do whatever you want, Mark. Be my guest.
oh, I can fake that text so easy. Oh my
We're
god.
gonna try really hard to get Doyle on the air. But Mark said he's gonna do have Fifth Street Radio will travel if Doyle agrees to come on the air because I don't think we can get him here, Kev. Do you?
That'd be pretty hard.
It would
Yeah.
be kind of a fiasco
But we
if
can
he
get
showed
you
up.
to Venetian real quick.
Oh hell yeah, I'm there in
Yeah.
a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna see
Alright.
what we can do.
You mind if I get up, Kim?
No, get up.
All right, I gotta get up.
Kevin Mathers is my look.
Oh, that's not good. Sorry.
Whoa, Kevin with the spank.
Wow,
Yes.
I stepped on your foot too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, you just barely missed it. You
Well,
just
that's a good
grazed
thing.
it. Yeah,
Good
it
thing I
was
didn't, like,
just a
crush you.
flesh wound.
Wow.
Hey, now here's the one to complete our foursome. Amanda Musumeci's here. That would be perfect.
Amanda is here.
I was here because I heard you were here.
Hello, Amanda.
That would.
Whether you have that money that you were
I do not.
Uh
never
oh.
going to see that again.
Probably eventually, but I don't think on the air is the time to talk about that. We can talk about that in 10 minutes if you want.
You haven't contacted me in months. You need to
I tried on Skype.
Oh.
Brian did not call me back, and neither did you.
yeah, my phone number.
I do not. I don't have anybody's phone number, but I will talk to you in a few minutes.
Okay, we'll get it taken care of.
Yeah,
We'll get it taken care of.
yeah, we'll do that. I Skyped you and I Skyped her, both of you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you blocked both of us and you owe her $6,000 and you disappeared off the face
Are we gonna do this on air?
Let's.
Probably should since you're a scumbag. Yeah. Two of the most respected people in poker.
Like I helped you out, did
You're a
it?
fucking.
Do you want to sit down?
Alright,
Do you want to sit
guys,
down?
guys, let's.
Do you want to sit
let's-
down? We
let-
can do that.
Let's. Yeah,
If
let,
you want to sit down, we can. We
guys,
can
let's
talk
do
on
it
air.
another time. Okay, we're on air right now. Oh, okay. Well, that didn't.
Clearly, that went well.
That's kind of a bummer there, but. All right. Well, we'll just
Moving on.
moving on.
Yes.
I like everybody. I just say that.
Me too, Mr. Hope.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So should we address that?
No, let's let it go.
All right.
Let's let that go.
All right. We'll talk to her about that. Later.
Okay, I think yeah.
I mean, if it were me, I would just address that in private. But that's me.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let's keep that private.
Let's move on.
All right. So,
Okay.
Well, now I lost my mojo a little bit. But
Yeah, me too. What a fucking buzzkill.
But man, you gave Kev Math a massage.
I did, and a smack. And a smack.
Well, I'll get mine in private.
Huh?
I'll get mine in private.
Yes.
That'll be more
But you
fun.
have to have that written permission slip.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
I don't, you know I'll fake that thing anyway. Unbelievable.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wow, this is an interesting evening here to say the least. But
Yes.
wow, what a
I'm sure it'll get better once I leave this booth.
I love you, Kim. It's okay.
Oh, I love me too.
It's okay.
I love
so
me too.
so if I start selling pieces, are you buying?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Yes. Are you
Everybody's
gonna do it?
Well, I
What are you
might
gonna
as
get in?
well. I don't know. I'll just play 1,500 or something. I mean,
That
unless I can
works.
get enough money for the main event, you'd think after all this time I'd have 200 people that would give me $50.
I mean, you would think so. How many followers do you have?
I'm getting close to 700 on Twitter now. We've been blowing it up a little bit, so it's getting there. You have 10,000 though, so, or 10 million. I've lost track.
I have like a little over 5,000.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A little over 5,000, yeah. But you would think, I mean, people say, oh, well, you have like 5,000 followers on Twitter. It should be easy for you to get action. Not the case.
Yeah.
Not the case at all.
Yeah. Well, I'll see what I can do. Well, everybody buy a piece of Hulk.
Yes, buy a piece of hoke.
It'll be a good time.
And Borgata pay hoke.
Yes, Borgata pay hoke.
Yes.
I want to come back.
And now that my mojo's all fucked up, thank you.
Text me later.
Thank you, ambiguously rotten duo. I am going to excuse myself and go eat and drink exponentially.
All right, you do that.
Yes.
You text me after you're done.
Aw. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate
You're
it.
entirely welcome. And I'm going to see what I can do about getting Mr. Brunson here, because I'm going to go to Venetian now.
All right.
Yeah, well, not get him here.
I'll
but
get over
him
there.
to agree, and you can get there.
Okay,
Give me one of those patches.
Those aren't my packages. They're Dutch Boyd's patches for his book.
Oh, I thought that was you.
But I'll get you a T-shirt.
Yeah, give me a
Stop
T-shirt.
back here for a T-shirt. Everybody's gone, but I'll.
Yeah, I will.
So I'm on the air, so I can't dig one out.
Yeah, I will in a couple hours.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, there you go. Kim Shannon, everybody. Holy cow. Well, that was interesting. We had a lot of fun there and a little disagreement, unfortunately, but sometimes happens in the poker world. All right, so let's take a commercial break, and I believe we have a couple guys here that are looking to play some heads-up poker. Correct? Yeah. So as soon as we'll get Clint and Mark back over here and play some ball here on 5th Street Radio. So let's take a break here, and we will be right back with Hallowicked. And, welcome, by the way, Hallowicked on the show. I should stop here for a second. What's up?
Hey, I got a lot of frustrations to vent, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That costs you $1 a minute, though.
$1 a minute?
Yeah, unless you're just going to take it out on him.
As long as you're listening, I'll pay.
Oh, hell, I'll listen all night for $1 a minute. That's not a problem. Yeah, it's all
You're
good.
my therapist, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do it. I'll do it. So a little rough run there in the tournament, huh?
I've never seen so many quads in my life, man. I ran into 2 quads versus both of my boats.
Here, let me move you up here a little bit to the mic there.
How bad? I mean, have you ever seen such?
No, that's ridiculous. You know what? Turn it on. That's going to be a +2. Yeah, so you're running into quads, huh?
Quads, twice.
Twice?
Versus my flopped boats.
Pardon my French, but fuck me running. That's terrible. Yeah. Welcome to the Rio.
Exactly. I need
That's
one of these
horrible.
patches you got here. PokerTilt.com. That's what I am.
Damn.
I like your setup back here, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Makes me feel like I'm walking through a wrestling entrance. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go. You know, that's what you need to do. You need to come up with some sort of wrestling entrance so nobody ever plays quads against you again.
What I should do is just start painting my face like I do in the wrestling ring.
Oh, there you go.
At the table.
No, wait, you wrestle?
Of course.
I didn't know that.
You do know that.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
That's where I came. That's why the bizarre name online.
Oh, that's right. That's my bad. You did tell me that story.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm a little brain dead out here at the World. Just wait till the end of the fucking World Series. I'm going to be a mess.
Oh, shit. I wish I could play forever.
I know. We all do. Hey, you know what? You get another chance tomorrow, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
exactly.
Don't sweat it, brother. Shit happens, man. Wow, quads twice though. Boy, did they at least give you a little extra love? Or a little
I should have gave me a T-shirt or something. I came to the World Series and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. But I guess I got to buy my own that says that, right?
Wow, that is so brutal.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Well, we will. We'll get the heads-up game set up shortly. So I'll get Clint and the guys back over here. We'll do a commercial. We'll let you beat up on whomever. You guys beat up on whomever.
Yeah.
Here at the World Series of Poker. So hopefully you're going to pick up a win there.
Hopefully
going to pick up a win. All right. Well, let's take a commercial break. We'll get back and we're going to play have some heads-up poker. The heads-up showdown. Looks like we'll be having a couple contestants on that. So we wish them the best.
What are we playing? Hold'em or Chinese?
Geez, that's up to you guys. You can discuss it. Whatever works.
$500 a point Chinese.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 500 pennies. That's terrible.
500 pennies, that's still a lot.
That's still $5. Yeah, that's a decent chunk for us. All right, let's get our commercial break, and then we'll get everything. Hopefully get the guys over here and get set up. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back. One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes we want to wear for the places we want to look and feel our best. The game,
the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, fussy, ill-fitting clothing. Because, like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to also be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you will receive 20% off your purchase with promo code 5th Street Radio. Need a new website custom suited to your business's needs? Tired of calling an 800 number and want individualized customer service from a web company with your best interests in mind? Then look no further than Blue Rail Incorporated. Blue Rail is the home of 5th Street Radio, and we trust them, so you can too. So please visit Blue Rail today at www.bluerail.net and have a top quality site up and running tomorrow. They did it for us, and they can do it for you too. Blue Rail Incorporated, we make hard stuff easy. Want to know about everything happening with 5th Street Radio? Then just follow us on Twitter at the number 5TH Street Radio, like our 5th Street Radio Facebook page, and join our Facebook group at 5th Street Radio. Don't miss out on show information and special offers from our sponsors. Sign up with all of our 5th Street Radio social media today. It's your move. If you're looking for poker coaching, event and party planning, and fundraising assistance, there's really only one move to make. One Move Poker. One Move has an experienced staff of coaches, event planners, and even its own chef to put together any type of poker event you could possibly imagine. Need to raise money for a great cause? It's One Move. Want to plan that corporate event designed to entertain and impress? It's One Move. And want to learn from the guys that are grinding every day? One Move can make it happen. Visit them today at the number 1movepoker.com. It will be the best move you ever made, One Move Poker. And make sure to listen to the One Move guys every Sunday night on 5th Street Radio. Do you think you're the baddest poker player around? Then prove it right here on 5th Street Radio. Join our home game tournaments broadcast live on the air for the world to see. Just download PokerStars.net, click on the Home Games tab, and enter Club ID 629454 and password LOCKITUP1. Once accepted, you can enter any of our home game tournaments, show off your poker skills, and take it down if you can. Play for free to win outstanding prizes from our sponsors against your fellow 5th Street listeners Fridays at 10:15 p.m. and Sundays at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, live in the 5th Street Radio home game. Everyone roots for the underdog, the unknown trying to do the impossible, and Run Good Gear is there to help the long shots come in. Run Good Gear provides players with stylish and comfortable apparel with a little bit of good luck mixed in. From classic and signature tees to hoodies, jackets, sweats, hats, and accessories, Run Good Gear makes the Dark Horse look like the best bet on the felt. Visit them at rungoodgear.com and get 10% off your purchase when you enter the referral code 5th Street Radio. So buy your Run Good Gear right now. Find your Run Good at www.rungoodgear.com. It's your hand of a lifetime at the World Series of Poker, the one you'll be telling your friends and family about forever. Imagine if in a minute you could make an animated video to share your story with everyone in the world in one click. Well, now you can with the free Share My Pair app. Just download the Share My Pair app, enter your hand information, and in a matter of moments you've created a video of your hand that is uploadable to Twitter, Facebook, and the Share My Pair community. It's really that simple and easy for you and all of your friends and followers to relive your action in an instant with Share My Pair. So don't wait, go to the iTunes App Store and download the app right now. Plus, if you're at the WSOP, tweet us your hand at the number 5TH Street Radio or hashtag 5th Street Radio. If we choose your hand as the hand of the day, you'll win a signed copy of Daniel Negreanu's More Hold'em Wisdom for All Players at our WSOP broadcast booth. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for free today at Share My Pair on iTunes and share your greatest hands right now. Share My Pair is coming for Android devices in June. For more info, go to www.sharemypair.com.
right, we are back here on Fifth Street Radio. Bear with me, guys, because we are right now trying to get this set up to do the heads up challenge. I know we got some goofy stuff going on the screen, but would appreciate your patience here. All right, there we go. So I think we're all good on that. So let's just give us a second. We got to set our camera angles and all that because we have an impromptu game going on here. And I need. Why are you sticking him? Oh, nothing. I'm just giving a flag. It's all right. All right, so hang on in there. Let's. Wide shot. You just need to tilt that down. Okay, good, and over just a little bit. Other way. Other way. Other way. So normally we're doing this in the off hours of the show, but since we have some time, we'll keep going. Okay, that's good there. We'll check the other camera here real quick. Check our flop cam. All right, and guys, the table needs to go towards Clint a little bit. Table needs to go towards Clint a little bit. Unless the camera just got bumped, one of the two. Sorry, bear with us, guys, because we're, like I said, normally you're still. Keep going. I got carpet. Keep going. I'll tell you to stop. Towards the wall. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, almost there. Good. Straighten it out a little bit. So we got to, there we go, and slide it over that way. That way. Sorry, I apologize that we're doing this on the air, but we kind of have to. We have no choice. Keep going a little bit more. And now we just got to turn your end towards you just a hair. Perfect. Outstanding. There we go. I'll take that. All right. So we are going to be having our heads-up showdown here. Of course, if you want to play our heads-up showdown, $30 gets you on the air live to the world. You can play against a buddy if you want. We also, of course, you get a Fifth Street Radio membership with this, which includes a free T-shirt. So you can't buy a T-shirt in this joint for $30, so it's a pretty good deal. Plus, you get all the membership benefits of Fifth Street Radio as well. So let's take a look here, and I'll turn the mic on so we can all have some fun with this. Let me get the wide shot there, and we will get underway. Oh, so yeah, loser's going to have to send the share my pair hand up there. Oh, we'll lose a share by pair button. Except, hey, Clint, Clint, Mark's out of the shot. We have a player. Hey, Mark. Hello. We got to slide him in somehow. We got to figure that out because you're off camera completely right now. I know we're a little awkward there. We got to change that setup a little bit. There's a mystery hand over there. There we go. Clint, why didn't you sit on the other side?
Things to do to get on camera.
All right. So we have our heads-up game here.
You ready?
Yeah, actually, we are ready to go. So, Mark, what's your last name?
Barron.
Barron. I should have known that. All right. So we have Mark Barron taking on Clint Cartwright, a one-move poker. Playing live on the air here. And I assume we're playing Hold'em? All right, we're playing Hold'em. All right, so blinds starting at 100, 200.
Omaha, Chinese.
So, gentlemen, let's do the Fifth Street Radio heads-up showdown. Gentlemen, shuffle up and deal. Let's go. We don't have the guy. Unfortunately, we don't have the guys mic'd up. That would help too.
Yeah. I don't know. We might have a little too much profanity for the show.
That's all right. No, she's after the last segment. Are you kidding me? All right, so could probably use some sort of microphone over there just to help out if we can. So, all right, and here's your first flop on these guys. We have Mark checking this off. 7 of hearts, Jack of spades, Jack of diamonds.
I don't think we have one here yet.
We have a Share My Pair app store.
So you're gonna check what you said.
All right, so Clint, Mark is checked. Clint will check, and we'll go to the turn. That is an ace of diamonds. So is he really any good?
Mark?
Yeah. Is he really any good?
He's good.
Okay. All right.
I can't say he's not.
All right. Fair enough. Oh, and Clint showing a 10 deuce and rakes the pot. So Clint bluffing on the first hand. That is a real dickheaded move, but that's all right.
I mean, he's setting a table presence. Can't be mad at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess we gotta turn those on. That'll help too. We'll get the guys mic'd up over there.
They are.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Speak real quick, Mark.
So do we have a live dealer now?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Nope.
No,
Here,
not.
Hold on.
Let me turn that up a little bit.
Keep speaking. Hello.
There we go. That's better. All right. So now we got Mark wired up. So Mark, feel free to swear all you want.
Yeah, man. After the first hand, it went well.
I only show one bluff.
Start over. We're mic'd up.
Start over.
That was a practice hand, wasn't it?
I'll give you back your chips. No big deal.
I'm just kidding. Not worried about that. Go ahead.
Wrong one. All right, gentlemen, seeing a flop here.
Check.
Limped in pot. Jack of spades,
check.
9 of clubs,
I'm
ace
nervous.
of clubs, and they're going to both check it off.
Bluff me the first hand.
I'm nervous.
And Mark Clint first to act here puts in a bet of 400. Excuse me. Mark bets 400. Pardon me.
That's such a bad card for me.
A 3? That was a bad one?
Yeah, it gave me outs enough. I want to make the call.
Oh,
I know
okay.
I'm way crushed.
3 of spades.
Some 5 deuce there? Is that what you got? A little 5 dewey? I mean, I had the 3. Come on now.
Hey, you hit. You're good.
All right, Mark
Crushing
takes
me.
it down. Let's give our challenger a round of applause for his first hand win. Outstanding. Whoops.
See, I'll show my real hands. Yeah. Little bluffs.
For those that have never
I
played
played
in
Hoke earlier.
For those that never
yeah?
played
I told
in
him
our
I'd play him. I'd show every hand if he thought he could beat me by doing it.
Who won that one?
he won 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3?
Yeah.
There were some conditions behind it.
All right, and race here from Mark to 500. Action goes over to
Great.
Clint. And he's going to re-raise this.
5 more.
I call.
And Clint, wow, a snap call. I don't even think the 500 was out of Clint's mouth before Mark made the call on that. Here's your flop. Jack of spades, 7 of spades, 3 of clubs.
Might be a quick game.
It could be.
12.
And Clint is betting 12 and a call. So 1,200.
Broke it off on my ass.
Put another 2,400 in the
You
pot.
won bet, and I'm just calling.
4 of diamonds on the turn. Clint betting 2,000.
Sorry, it got serious real quick.
Starting stacks of
It
10.
got serious real quick.
So this one's getting a little nuts out there.
I call.
Clemson Donk makes the call.
Let's draw.
Like I said before, for those of you that haven't played in our home game yet, and by the way, sign up for that club ID
Straight
629-454.
draw?
Password lock it up 1.
I'll
Clemson
check
Donk
too.
is a
I
huge
got a
pain in
jack.
the ass in our home
Me
game.
too. Oh!
Check.
Kickered him.
Oh, look at that.
Yes,
Ace Jack against Queen Jack.
These will be yours.
Ship it.
These will be
I suppose I could have value bet there, but no, it was kind of scary though. You were betting like you had some.
So
some aces or
Clemson
something.
donk.
Wow.
Mark Barron getting it done there.
Nice hand, sir.
Thank you.
Good lord.
So stacked
I
just
got
like
cold
that.
decked.
Nolan Dalla. Nolan Dalla.
And all I could see was you guys up, and you were like this. You know what it looks like?
I don't want to
Oh,
At least
Nolan.
I wasn't doing this.
Wow. Nolan Dalla diving right in the middle of this thing. We'll have to get Nolan over here to call the table when he comes back over. There, Mark Rhodes dealing, and Clint Cartwright to your left.
Sick. Yeah, that was pretty
Mark
sick.
Barron on your right.
Hey, I
What
was
do you
the one
think?
that was nervous.
I think Clint Cartwright underestimated.
Oh,
the
I thought
Barron
I was good
boys
the whole
at poker.
time.
And I had a beast.
I think he did too.
He thought we were a fluke online.
Oh, you're not a fluke. All right, so the heads-up challenge continuing here.
I check.
Still on the first blind level. Not much time left, though. But a significant pot going over there to Mark.
I check. I'm gonna let him bluff me. I don't have to do it. Go ahead. Look at that. Did it again.
And Clint
My
Cartwright
10 high was good.
showing another bluff.
10 high was good.
Wow.
I had outs. I had outs.
Good thing there's no camera under here.
This.
Might be lying a lot.
Oh, my God. By the way, of course, this table has been getting so much attention here since we got it out at the World Series. If you want to get a table just like this, go to offtiltpokertables.com.
Coffee table / poker table.
It's dead
Beastly.
sexy. Beautiful piece of work right there by Brian.
Change it
Knott.
up. A little limp.
And blinds will be up next hand, by the way, gentlemen.
Race.
Something about heads up. It's just
Min click.
You can't fold. It's just too hard.
And here's your first flop on this one. We are looking at
Check.
deuce of clubs, 10 of hearts, 3 of hearts. And Mark is going to Clint checks, Mark bets.
I call.
Oh, he faked it. You had to check it out real quick.
Clint will make the call, so another 800 into the pot.
Sure.
9 of clubs on the turn. And Mark with a big bet there. That's about 1,000, 1,200 somewhere in that ballpark.
All right.
And Clint's going to get out of the
Gotta
way.
get one back. Oh, you had a good hand.
So Hallow, or
I'm not gonna show.
Clemson Donk, Mark
Can't
Barron.
hold it. I
Hallow
told you
Wicked
I'd
sitting.
show if you
His
wanted me to.
brother's
Yeah,
sitting
no,
next
you don't
to
have
me.
to show. It's on me.
Still here.
2-4.
Still here.
2-4.
Over up.
Let me tell you something, Mark.
Yes.
Clemson Dong hasn't even put his shades on yet.
Really?
I didn't hear what he said, but is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh my God, that's not good.
Oh no.
Granted, they're not blue sharks.
You're allowed to
If I
wear
put 'em
another
on, it'll
shade
blind me,
around
actually.
here. It's
We're allowed
okay.
it.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
are
see a
allowed.
thing.
I mean, I didn't want to count.
I
out
need
the
some blue
sponsor,
sharks though,
you know.
actually.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They're not one of our sponsors, so it's
They're
okay.
not
Yeah?
one of your sponsors.
No, they're not.
I thought they were.
No, they're not.
Oh, wow.
Just so you know. Mark Rhodes
Call.
is a sponsored pro.
I check.
It looks like Clint's going to fire first here. And Mark will make the call. Deuce of clubs, 3 of hearts, 9 of clubs.
Oh, it's 4. Raise. Min bet it.
Mark bets 4, and Clint's instantly.
How was that?
goes
4
over
more?
the top.
Yep.
All right, I call.
And we'll take it to 8, and just like
Flush
that,
draw?
Mark
Even it
calls. So
up.
here we go.
Flush draw.
Something like that.
Action moving quickly. 5 of diamonds
Check.
on the turn.
Nine.
9. You gotta believe him when he's putting a big point.
Check to Clint, who bets 900, and Mark. Yeah, pretty big hand here. He's still going to be the chip leader no matter what, but he's going to let it go, so Clint will take that down.
Not gonna show that one. I don't know what that was. That 3?
It was probably
That was
ace
good.
king.
Had
Probably
a deuce.
ace king.
And a straight draw.
Yeah. Had a deuce.
Yeah.
This game is far from over.
Oh, absolutely. Well, unless I lose. You could crush me in one hand because I'm a kind of an aggro.
I hear that. It'll probably be aces versus kings, and I'll lose again. You know how. Just like my tournament's going all day.
Cold deck.
Yeah, I've lost aces versus kings in the past 3 tournaments. Just in case anyone wanted to know that.
Jesus.
That's brutal.
Might have
Thank
let
you.
it go. 7 deuce for 7 deuce.
Wow. Double 7 deuces, and Clint gets the
What
wall.
are the odds of that?
When does that happen?
Had you crushed.
Yeah, you did. And we had my suits.
All right, and of course, don't forget, if you want to be a part of this, you can hop right in there and play. And I guess Alowicket's playing next, right?
I guess I'm playing the winner. I don't know.
Okay, you can play wherever you want.
I'll play whoever. Hey, I might play you.
You can play. You can play if you want. Absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, Nolan Dahl is flying around me. You get to play him. I mean, tackle Nolan.
It's not a dog bet if you didn't raise, right?
Hey, how you doing?
Raise.
He's raising me again. 7 deuce.
10 straight.
All right. We gotta get this back to even.
All right. I'll put that on the board for you. Sorry, guys. My bad. I was slightly distracted, and I apologize.
12.
1,200 bet here on this turn. 3 spades, 7 of spades.
Call.
Deuce of clubs, deuce of hearts, and Clint
Flush
will
draw?
make the call on the turn here.
Little semi-bluff raise with
These
the flush
guys
draw.
always ask if each other has a flush draw. What's up with that?
Nope.
Do you have a flush draw?
Straight draw. I check.
4 clubs. Mark's checking it off.
Can I really value bet this and get paid off?
I don't know what you have. I can't tell you that.
I check.
Oh, why'd you do that?
You have a deuce?
Yes.
Ugh.
Mark showing
You were supposed to
10
keep
deuce.
going.
Clint
Ooh, set a top pair, yeah.
flips up the 10-7. Oh,
Nice
this-
hand.
What was the value bet? Thank you. I suppose
So Mark takes that down.
I should have value bet. I lost
And
value.
Mark looked like he's sitting around about 14 or 15,000 chips. About 15.
15 million.
14, yeah, we'll just. That's what we should do. We should make these blinds like 1 million, 2 million. That would be fun,
So
actually.
close.
Kind of WSOP-esque. All right, and Mark has fired
5 more.
5 more.
raised it to 900. Clint consults
Call.
his beard and calls. The beard said play. And here's your flop. We've got
10.
King of spades, 9 of spades,
I'm gonna let you
10
bluff
of
me.
diamonds.
I bluffed this time.
No bluff. It's all you.
Clint bets and takes it, and it shows
Pair and a
Jack
shot-
10.
And a gut shot.
I had 3s. Pocket 3s. I didn't like any of that board. None of it.
Of course, we're here on Fifth Street Radio. I'm your host, Mark Hoke, and after a crazy time and a little bit of a blow up there on one of our interviews, we're in the Heads Up Showdown here that we're doing. Anybody can play the Heads Up Showdown here at the Rio with us. It's $30, and you also get included your VIP membership.
We'll slow play down a little bit.
All right, go
I
ahead.
don't have many chips.
You got a lot. You got enough. 1 double up. That's all it is. Over those 7s before, huh? I check.
Check.
And what is this, like 7 deuce all the time, huh?
Lots of garbage coming out on these
4.
flops.
All
7,
right.
7, 5 deuce.
Look at that.
And your blinds are up next hand,
I check.
gentlemen.
Lines are mixing.
Jack high.
King eye.
Blech.
King 8
Nice hand.
is good.
Hey.
So Mark will take that one down as well.
Lines up what hand? This hand?
This hand.
This hand?
Sucks.
Ooh, it's about to get crazy.
So we're going to take it to 3-6. 300, 600 players starting with 10,000 in
3-6.
chips. here.
3-6.
The action is fast and furious here in the Fifth Street
Pressing.
Radio booth.
I need a double.
I got lucky with that
Stat.
deuce.
Raise.
And Clint is called raise.
Min click.
Min click?
Yep.
All right.
So the min raise from Clint Cartwright. see a flop on this. It is king of spades,
Check.
deuce
Check.
of spades, 5 of clubs. Both check. Deuce of diamonds.
Deuce
on
is
turn.
check.
Both check again. Now king of hearts. Can't imagine that changed too much. Clint reaching though.
7.
Clint
I was
will
going to bet it, but now I got to call it. I got ace. That's all I got.
Really?
Wow. Wow, Mark calls Clint down with an ace and takes the pot.
I was going to value bet it, too. You did it. You had to do it for
Queen
me.
9, no good. Clint showing, and
I can't run this good in the real tournaments, huh?
Blech. You didn't bet the whole time. I figured you didn't have an ace there.
wow. So D.
I mean, I had pretty much the second nuts there.
Dang it, yeah, queen, yeah.
All right, thank you for
Getting
joining us here on
crushed.
Fifth Street Radio. The Heads Up Challenge,
Call.
or Heads Up Showdown,
All
excuse
in.
me. All in and a fold right off the bat there.
5 deuce.
5 deuce. Had you covered. Had ace deuce.
What do you think? You think he's got him?
Oh, most definitely. It's
It's
over
looking
for
pretty
him.
good.
It's over.
Wow, we heard an "it's over" declared.
He's calling it early. That can't be a good sign.
Wow.
That can't be a good sign at all.
It, but I see her coming.
I don't know.
And
I'm
we will
being
go to a
crushed right
flop
now.
here.
Check.
First broadcasting this live on the air to the world. You even have to get to a
That was a
final
good flop
table at the
for me.
World Series. You can still come down and play.
Real good.
How'd you at the moment?
Wow, and Mark takes
was getting in there if he did it.
Another pot.
Trust me, that's all I got left. They're all getting in there at this
Yeah,
point.
it's all good.
Clint looks like he's under 2,000 right now, so this is
He's in all-in position.
yeah. So
Without
we're just
even
gonna
looking.
leave
Without
this
even
on.
looking.
Don't
Is
even
that how
look
it
at
is?
the cards, Clint. Just push him in.
It's got to be better than that one. I fold.
Ah, I
Eight
wish it
deuce?
was.
Come
Oh,
on.
look at that.
Oh, had the pair of fours. All right, so we will have Clint in the big blind now. This
14
is-
straight. Let's just get it in
Not
there.
going to take much, huh? I can't fold anything, so it don't matter.
All right, so we're going to have a
14.
4,000 chip pot to try and end this here.
Come on,
Oh, you
Queen
got me
Nine.
Players
crushed.
are all in.
Just crushed.
Come on, Queen Nine.
It's the beginning of the
10-9
comeback.
against Queen 9. Clint is in the lead and dominating Mark right here. 3-7-4
Looks like
rainbow
it's about
flop,
over.
so no help on that.
Shit.
So
Need
it's
an
gonna-
8-ball.
It's going to take a 10 or running straight cards.
Need an 8-ball.
There's one of them, so looking for the 8-ball
got more
or the
outs.
10-ball.
Oh.
9.
That's not it.
He's like, oh, I hit.
I hit, but I didn't get the white one.
Double, double.
All right, so Clint doubles
All
up.
it
and
takes is one.
Yeah, I think Matt called it early. There you go.
Just jinxed him.
early
Jinxed
decorate,
it.
early call called.
He called it. I didn't call it, so maybe
Come
it's
on.
not a big jinx.
Come on, Matt, you can't do that.
Why not?
All right, so does Clint Cartwright on the left, Mark
Yep.
Sharon on the right.
Can't W up again with that.
Clint went all in.
It's not any hand this time.
7-3 is no good. Clint showing the 10, 9 of diamonds.
Yeah,
so.
my suit's covered.
I was hoping maybe you called just for that reason.
I've seen this before. Mark's just toying with him.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
making
toying with
Clint
him.
Yes.
He's making him feel better about himself.
Well, isn't that
You know what I mean?
sweet?
Yep, I made him feel better with that one too. Look at it, he had me crushed again.
Wow. So no one seeming to get on track here. Clint Cartwright, a one-move poker, in a little bit of trouble on this one.
A little bit.
As
There's
we-
a lot of bit of trouble over here.
Ah, he's
As
got
we,
a lot.
We are broadcasting live here, and the Heads Up Showdown. Anyone can play the Heads Up Showdown.
That one's enough to get it
That was
in
a
right
good
there.
one. That was a pretty good one.
I call.
All right, let's see. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, check.
I'll bet.
We do have a flop
10.
here.
Yeah, you got it.
Really?
Yep.
Look at that monster.
Oh. Clint showing set of
I had
jacks
outs.
there.
Maybe. No, runner outs.
Flop a set of jacks
Wow.
heads up, and you can't even get paid off on it.
Oh.
Smooth call with the jacks, hoping to get some action.
Of course.
Sick.
I was hoping you shove on me because you have such a bigger
Sick.
stack.
Raise.
All right, now Mark, the overwhelming chip leader, fires.
All right, I'll call.
One time, huh?
Hey, Clint just calling, all right? And here's your flop, ace of clubs, 10 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds. And looks like Mark's going to fire.
Done?
Show me your ace.
All right, you got it.
Oh!
And he will take that down. Blinds are up.
You were going to
4-8.
shove if you had it, so I mean,
4-8.
no matter what I did.
Nice hand.
Thank you. Blinds are up?
Yep, 4-8.
So bad
I
news
remember
for
that one.
You remember that one? For the next one?
Maybe for the next match.
Next match? Yeah, it's a win.
But you're crushing me on this
Oh,
one.
there'll be some more. We can do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what? Nothing to show that. No.
So can our good buddy Clemson Donk put away Clint Cartwright?
All in.
I call.
All in and a call.
We'll figure it out in a minute.
All right.
Clint going with a 9-6. Jack 8 of diamonds for Mark. So if Mark's hand holds up here, he's going to be
That's
the champ.
about it right
and there's
there.
the Jack. Clint's going to need a lot of help on this. 3-ball, no good. And we have our first
game.
challenger winner.
Just for some.
It is
Yeah, good game.
Mark
Good
Barron
game.
taking it down, winning the heads-up showdown. What? No.
Blech. I had to call that one. I didn't have enough chips
Yeah,
behind.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Wow. So, Mark, congratulations.
I was just
Heads-up
hoping I had
showdown
a
winner.
60-40.
Man. Yeah, I was about to say that.
That was nice of you to deal, but maybe you should have grabbed a chair or something. All right, so there you
Matt,
go.
you're next.
Matt, you can play
don't know if
whoever
you're
you
gonna
want.
You have a membership. I don't have one. I had to get mine. So you want the mic, Matt?
One of y'all three. I mean, I've played him a million times.
You choose, up to you.
Oh, put him on the spot.
We have another challenger here.
I got crushed.
Mark's brother Matt, who's Hallowicked in our home game.
Let's go with you.
He has called out Mark Rhodes, everybody. All right, so we'll get these guys mic'd up. We'll take a break while we're getting everybody situated. So we will be right back with another heads-up showdown. Of course, if you want to be in the heads-up showdown, all you have to do, it's $30. You get to get our VIP membership, free T-shirt, and, of course, all the other membership benefits from 5th Street Radio. 6-month membership and a T-shirt, plus the chance to play on a live stream show. 100 countries watching this crazy show. You got to love it. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with our next challenge. It's going to be Mark Rhodes against Matt Barron. This should be good. So stick around, everybody. We'll be right back.
Dumb Dave is so dumb. How dumb is he? He's so dumb he bought a cheap poker table for his home, and now his friends are too embarrassed to come play at his house. The smart move would have been to buy a poker table from Brian Knott at Off Tilt Poker Tables. Unparalleled craftsmanship, 5-star customer service, and every customization option you could possibly imagine is what you'll get from the designer of tables on 2 televised poker tours. There's no reason to go anywhere else. So don't be like Dumb Dave. Get your brand new poker table from the name 5th Street Radio Trust's Off Tilt Poker Tables. As a special bonus, mention FSR in the referral code and get $100 off your table purchase. Visit www.offtiltpokertables.com right now. Off Tilt Poker Tables, the only way to play. One man, his lucky shirt, an unforgettable night, and a winning streak that never seemed to end. That's how Blind Squirrel began, and we haven't looked back since. We make the clothes we want to wear for the places we want to look and feel our best. The game, the speakeasy, and the casino floor. Blind Squirrel's small batch, high-quality gear is for people too busy grabbing life by the nuts to bother with crappy, fussy, ill-fitting clothing. Because, like you, we prefer our nights long, our drinks strong, and our lucky shirt to also be our most comfortable. So look good, be lucky, and visit blindsquirrelapparel.com for your new favorite shirt. As an added bonus, you'll receive 20% off your purchase with promo code 5th Street Radio. Come on, we all know you need a vacation. Doesn't a cruise sound like it would be the perfect getaway, especially if you can play poker with some great friends and family at the same time? Then look no further than the Ante Up Magazine Cruises. You trust Ante Up as your best poker information source. Now you can sail the 7 seas with them as well. Sign up today for their May, October, and December cruises leaving from Miami, New York, and Tampa, and hit the sandy beaches of the Bahamas on Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines right now. Plus, spend time with outstanding pros like Lee Childs and Jonathan Little. Spaces are selling quickly, so give Scott a call at 772-331-4335 to book your spot.